I'm Stephen Estock. I'm a pastor at Kirk of the Hills Presbyterian Church in St. Louis, Missouri. I've been in the PCA since the late 1980s. I was ordained a deacon in '89, and then I was at that time in the Air Force, and then I left the Air Force to go to seminary at Covenant Theological Seminary and became a pastor in 1995, and then I was a pastor in Montgomery, Alabama for 7 years, and then been in St. Louis since 2002. I'm also an adjunct professor at Covenant Theological Seminary. I love the PCA because of its commitment to Scripture and the adherence to the Westminster Standards and our desire to take the great doctrine that's in the standards and really apply it to people's lives in a very pastoral way. And that's what I've hoped my ministry has done and how we shape that. And then the other thing is just the missional aspect of the PCA, that we're committed to the Great Commission and really wanting to engage the culture with the truth of the gospel. I believe the AC funding plan is a very practical way for us as a denomination to come together. As Presbyterians, we believe in connectionalism. And yet sometimes we don't actually do things in a connectional way. And I think this is a way for us to recognize how the administrative committee really serves the whole denomination, sometimes in ways that the regular church member or even some staff members don't realize it. But the AC is there and providing that undergirding support that we as a denomination need to come alongside. So that's why I very much support the AC funding plan. As a member of the Cooperative Ministries Committee, I voted for it, and I think it is something we need as we as a denomination go into the future. As a pastor, the AC was first helpful to me as I was graduating from seminary, and I had my ministerial data form, and I was sending that out, trying to get information about different churches and make sure churches were able to get my information. And so the AC was a key place for that. I've watched the AC as they put on the General Assembly and how everything runs so smoothly, and that's due to the work of the AC. And then also as a church, we just recently were looking at what are we going to do in our strategic plan as a church? What is our vision? And the AC has been very helpful in providing information about what's going on in the PCA, what other churches are doing. And then, of course, I'm a big fan of the Book of Church Order. I teach it at the seminary, and just to know what's going on, what the SJC is doing, how the Book of Church Order, the history of the Book of Church Order with what's the Historical Center and the resources they have on the pcahistory.org website. It's been extremely helpful to me and to my students at Covenant Theological Seminary. My hope is that the members of the PCA will see the great value of the administrative committee and how this funding plan is a way that they can say, not only are we PCA in name, but really we're PCA in our actions too, and we want to support what the administrative committee is doing, and we want to really show that we are a connectional church.